Hey guys, it's Kreezxil here. Sorry I haven't made a video in a long while, but as you're aware, I've been working on my mod packs and getting them pretty darn current and extremely stable. And if some of you are actually following me pretty intensely, I have noticed that I have a mod on CurseForge called, and yes, you know it if you're reading this on my page, Kreezxil's compressed blocks, because let's face it, in the 1.7 worlds we've had compressed blocks, and 1.6.4, 1.5.2, X whatever, and 1.4 whatever. We've always had compressed blocks, and we haven't had compressed storage blocks like this, and now we do. So let me spawn some things in right quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and let's start off by showing you all the things that we have. So let's go here to create Kreezxil's compressed blocks. These are all the various blocks. This is enough to keep these are the basics, and they'll keep your inventories from filling up. So starting with the one, and see there, and you can uncraft to each level. And finally sand. So let's look at the textures that I gave for the compressed sand. So we have sand, and then compressed sand. Look at that. You can see it. So it's, not too bad. Okay, and then here is doubled and triple, and this stuff looks pretty neat stacked on top of each other's. And the sand and gravel have they fall. I thought it'd be nice to inherit that property. Okay. They have their own degrees of whatever can harvest them, and they're pretty tough. See, that's one of the harder ones, and that's one that's not so hard. And when you harvest them, you get the next lowest tier. All right. This is a neat one right here. First, I'll show you that crafts and decrafts. That's quadrupled compressed coal. Of course, see it. You can easily whatever. And you start out. What you do is you get your 9 coal. We'll just do it. Let's go all the way down. There's your coal block. And there's your coal. So there you make a coal block, and then whatever. Go back up. If you have that's triple press coal block 8. One more, please. Okay, fine. This, if you will give you a stack of diamonds. And I thought that'd be fair considering extreme quantity of coal you would have to compress to get to that level. On top of this, the furnace, the compressed coal is fuel. What is it? Beef. See that? And according to the settings in the code, it's supposed to last like 8 million seconds. So you can make one of those and stick it in there and come back 4 weeks later in a regular furnace and it won't be used up yet, which also makes this ideal for loading up furnaces from the other tech mods. Okay, so and then here's our cobblestone. Cobblestone and dirt have similar patterns, no special functions on them. Won't go through all of that. And you can craft and decraft them. I just thought it'd be nicer to start off with the couple. And you might, if you're keen, you'll notice there's a pattern going on here that's related to each level, and I'll just clue you in right now, it is a binary pattern. So you can even use these blocks as a way to do a binary encode in hex or whatever on your walls. The coal is 3 bits and everything else is 4 bits. Gravel, let's go ahead and decraft that down to one that we can dig with our shovel a little easier. Probably this one. Probably should use a game rule for day, right? Okay, so here is gravel. And the beauty of these compressed blocks is, yes, you can use them as blast shields for nuclear devices. The gravel has a chance to drop compressed gravel of a lower tier. It'll drop 9 blocks that may or may not be. Looks like a robot got a hold of this, right? That may or may not be the next lower tier of gravel or compressed flint. And doesn't look like we're actually dropping any at the moment. It's only a 10% chance to actually drop the flint, just like it is for real flint on real gravel. Just thought maybe that might be a good thing. Nope. But whatever. So, and then there's, of course, compressed flint. And you start that off with 9 flint to form that first block. And well, that's it. You get the idea. And hopefully, let's take a look at our flint. Look at that pad. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so and there are more blocks to come. I have to get them all in place. I would say mCreator is helping me out a lot. I do know how to code, but there's a lot of things that are very mundane and I don't want to have to deal with it, and this is allowing me to kick that out. And I'm going to work on some other tools in the process, and eventually, yes, if you're following that other project, which is like appears dead, it's not, it's just extremely backburnered. I will get around to doing more with the prismatics later, probably closer to Christmas. Okay, well, talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the mod review of a mod that I created. This is Kreezxil with Kreezxil's Compressed Blocks, over and out.